Hi, this video explains how to do your vocabulary questions. This is an example video. In this video, I'm going to use an article about genes. If you are watching this video, but your article is not genes, that is okay because the way you do your vocabulary questions is always the same. So, let's watch this video about genes so that you understand how to do your vocabulary questions. When you do vocabulary questions, you're just going to answer the questions by reading the article below. So your article is down here. This one is about genes. And you read the article and you find the answers to the questions on this page. So just answer the questions on this page. When you do that, you should remember, don't forget to use the key vocabulary. Key vocabulary appears in yellow. So what are key vocabulary? Here, molecule, key vocabulary. Now, maybe your article is different. Maybe yours is not genes. Maybe you have different questions here. But your key vocabulary is going to be yellow. So this example is about genes. Another one, control, that's key vocabulary. This one's key vocabulary. They're in yellow, right? Key vocabulary. So you find them in yellow. And you've got to try to use the key vocabulary in your answer right here. So, how do I get the answer to these questions? There are 5 questions here and 1 example question. Let's do the example question together. And again, maybe your question is different. Maybe you have a different article, but it's the same way for every vocabulary questions assignment. So it says, what kind of code is contained in the DNA molecule? Molecule is a vocabulary, key vocabulary. So that means as I'm reading, I'm going to read, I'm reading, and then I'm going to read like this. What is a gene? The word gene has blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm reading, and then I find it. Okay, look, there it is, yellow, molecule. Okay, I'm going to read about it. The instruction is stored as a code in the DNA molecule. And then I'm going to read, there's a diagram here. The genetic code has 4 letters, A, C, G, T. And then maybe I read this, keep reading. And I'm trying to get an answer to this question. And also, I'm going to look here for key vocabulary. You can see there's a dictionary definition. It says a very small particle or piece of a substance. So that's what a molecule is. And then I'm going to try to find the answer to the question. And the answer here is found right here. So the instruction is stored as a code in the DNA, in the molecule DNA. So my question was, what kind of code is contained in the DNA molecule? So the instruction is stored as a code in the DNA molecule. So it's a code in the molecule, and then the genetic code has only 4 letters, A, C, G, T. I read the caption, and I can find an answer to this question. So a molecule has the code ACGT. There is an answer to this question. So I'm going to use the word molecule in my answer. All right, so let's try one together. To answer a question, you should put your cursor, this thing here is called a cursor, put your cursor to the right side of letter A for answer, and just put it to the right side, and then you just start typing, and type your answer. As long as you have it to the right side, it'll be green, and then it'll highlight your answer in green, so it's easy to see. And then when you are ready, you just put your answer in inside of the DNA molecule, comma. You can find a genetic code with 4 letters, colon A, comma, C, comma, G, and T, full stop. All right, so there you go. Make sure you follow the rules of English. For example, capital letters at the beginning of sentences, punctuation at the end. The final step is to just highlight your use of the key vocabulary in yellow. So you do that here. You go up to highlight color, and change that one to yellow. And so there is an answer to the question. We know it's going to be a good answer because we found this information by reading from our text. In this case, it's an article about genes, and we used this key vocabulary inside of our answer, so we can be pretty sure that this is going to be a good answer to the question. So please complete your vocabulary questions here. Make sure that you read the text below to get your answers. Make sure you put your cursor to the right side of letter A when you do your answer, and when you add your key vocabulary, make sure that you're changing the highlighting color to yellow for that word. Of course, if you have questions after watching this video, please check in with me. I'm always available to help you if you're still wondering anything after watching this video. All right, thank you.